Oh, it's very, very important. Like I said in my statement, the law isn't standing still. And so, therefore, we cannot, the knowledge of the law and practice, we have to constantly improve ourselves, constantly update. The laws are getting updated, new laws, new regulations, new precedents. The courts are deciding the law in the cases. So lawyers need to be up to date so that the advice we give to our clients and the representation we give and the best, basically. That this is why, like in every profession, I would like to believe, or trade, one has to constantly work, to develop to enhance your knowledge and develop new skills to better perform the duties that you are to do. I no, as I've just said, it is good because it, if you're on top of it, on top of all the laws, on top of the procedures, particularly the new draft rules of the High Court, which the main tool of our trade, and we will be working with. So it's good for us to be familiar. They're new, and a lot of innovations are in them. So we need to familiarize ourselves with the rules so that when we can easily apply them in court. So that's one. Two, also, I mean, if we're, it will enhance our reputation as good lawyers. What is, the way we are supposed to be, which is providing sound, advice, which your clients can depend on. And so that enhances you generally as a legal practitioner, and it grows your career in the right direction, because we know reputation is a lot. Yeah, so that it's really it's very, very important. And there are so many, like I said in my statement, new areas of the law. Look at I mentioned data privacy and other aspects like of the law, even in areas that are not so new. It enhances your knowledge. It keeps you basically up to date with the law. So it's paramount that legal practice. That's why you see the big numbers here, over 220, about 220 lawyers here today, and the rest will get the opportunity in another similar training organized not in the distant future.
Good morning. I am Lamin Mdiwa. Okay, just for exactitude, I wouldn't say it's a new law. It's rules that are under a law. So they're under the Courts Act, and there's already an existing law, rather rules. There are existing rules that were I believe issued in the colonial days, right? And these new rules I'm excited about because they simplify the practice of the courts to modern day realities. They also simplify certain text to a degree that even laypersons can follow, which is very inclusive, and it takes a marker in the constitution, which is access to justice. So I'm excited about it, and I'm sure the general body of lawyers and the judiciary would be excited about it. As an infant in the law, I would say that I'm very excited. There are names of lawyers that I have never seen in my life that I saw this morning. Well, I don't think I'm the best. I'm best poised to advise aspiring lawyers, being a young lawyer myself. But perhaps what I would say is, if you love what you do, it makes it easier.
Good morning. Oh, I don't know when you're airing this, but hello. My name is Abby Tambadu, and I'm a private legal practitioner. This is an important training for the lawyers because they are introducing new rules to replace our old procedural rules. So these rules set out the instructions and formalities about how to go about practice. And our current rules are a bit outdated. They were amended in 2013, but even the amendment was over a decade ago. So we're looking forward to having new rules that reflect our current reality, that are more unified, more structured, more clear, and give us just better ways to practice and get our desired results in a unified way. So I believe that they clarify and remove any previous gaps in the previous laws, in the previous rules, sorry. Well, for me, the training is particularly important because These are the rules we'll be using in practice every single day. So the previous rules right now, I can say that I know a lot of it off memory and in the back of my mind. So to now have to adjust and use new rules of practice, it is very important to attend this training to be well informed about what it includes and to be able to ask questions and clarify on matters where I don't really understand, because the rules are for us, for the legal practitioners to use. So it is very important to be here to understand and to know what the rules offer and to provide clarity for myself. So, first of all, the turnout today is commendable. Like the Chief Justice has said, it's very rare to see the bar at this level of turnout in one place. You know, we're usually all scattered around. But as lawyers, we have a duty to ourselves, to our clients, and to the general public to improve on ourselves and to keep our skills up to date. That's actually one of our duties to the profession and to ourselves. So, to those that cannot make it, it's very important that you attend at the next session, either remotely or online, because, like I just said, you have a duty to yourself, to your clients, and to the profession as a whole to continuously improve yourself. And these are the rules that will be assisting us in practice every day. So if you're not here to attend the training, then you're doing yourself a disservice. So it is entirely important. My final statement, well, I'm just excited to be here and looking forward to what's to come. I feel like the bar and the legal profession, the judiciary, we have a big responsibility and we contribute immensely to the development of our nations. So it is very important for us to keep on working, for you to also have confidence in our profession. And yeah, so I'm just excited.